Okay, who am I? I'm just some crazy old goat from Generation X who can't read, write, spell. So that'd be dyslexic, that grew up in the 70s and the 80s where they didn't understand dyslexia, and you were just literally branded as an idiot, stupid, simple. So you get programmed that way. I got programmed to believe that I was simple and I was stupid. So I started to put things into my head that I'll just make things stupidly simple. Change that program. I kept talking about this program since I was a teenager, and everyone's like, oh no, you're crazy. Along comes YouTube experts and professionals, verify it. So I've sat in front of experts and professionals all my life, mental health, yeah, because there's something wrong in here. But the biggest thing I wanted to work about in here was, why did I carry this shitty feeling all my life? Why do I feel this horrible feeling in my stomach? I want to know where that comes from. Oh, that's toxic shame, that's this, that's that. No, it has to be made by something to make me feel like that, and it's got to come out of this thing called your brain. That I started looking at, well, if you can program a computer, why can't you program your brain? Crazy talk, right? But remember, I'm severely dyslexic, I've got no qualifications, I'm no expert, I'm no professional, but I started looking at it. And then I ended up with a car accident, ended up with PTSD. It's not a disorder because it's treatable. Ulcis, greatest therapist you'll ever meet. Greatest teacher you'll ever meet. Teach self-leadership, but you have to be prepared to look at yourself. And if you can't do that, nothing's ever going to change. So I'm not an expert, I'm not a professional. Oh, let's put it into the mix. Dogs taught me an awful lot. Body language, because I started to understand at a very young age I could read body language, the forgotten language. So if you can read, write and spell, and you drop comments that this, that and the other, don't affect me because I can't read it. So I'm just going about my business, doing my own thing, and hopefully I may just help one person, because there's somebody invented the wheel once, somebody invented the computer once, and they said they were all crazy. So I'm not a professional, I'm not an expert, but every professional expert I've ever spoken to about the brain, teaching people about the brain and teaching people the value of water, what it's talking about. Why would we do that? Because they want to keep the system going that they've got going and keep you in that place.